Okay guys, we are ready to start. We're going to actually start on all fours today, so if you want to come and join me. Welcome to your Monday abs class. So knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to start with some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So nice big inhale breath. I want you to push the belly down and look up. Exhale, suck your belly in tight, push the floor away from you. Hold it. And again, inhale, push your belly down, eyes up. Exhale, squeeze that belly in, push the floor away from you and hold it. Good, one more time. Inhale, press your belly down, eye gaze goes up to the sky. Exhale, suck the belly in and ground your back. So find your neutral spine here. Suck your belly button in, feel a hip to rib connection. Then we're going to tuck the toes under and we're going to hover our knees off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift the knees up and hold it here. So pressing the floor away from you. Up your bellies in and up. Good, holding it here. Another 10 seconds and then we're going to find our high plank position. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach your right leg back behind you. Then your left leg back behind you, high plank. Shoulders over the wrists, come up high on those toes and hold it still. Just suck your bellies in, really feel those abdominals engaged here. Staying with it, slight bend in the elbows, but make sure you're pushing the floor away from you. Create that shoulder strength here. We've got 5 seconds and we're going to find our beast position again. Hover in the knees in 3, 2, 1. Bring your right leg, then your left leg, and let's hover. Okay, we've got 30 seconds here. Hold it still. Go ahead, push the floor away from you, squeeze your bellies in nice and tight, belly button to spine. Halfway through, you need to drop the knees and come back up, that's absolutely fine. 10 seconds. We're going to drop those knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees and reach your right arm and your left leg out long. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze, elbow to knee and hold it. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze, elbow to knee and hold it. Good, inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee, squeeze it in, hold it. And change. Dropping that right hand down, we're going to lift our left arm, right leg. Limbs nice and long away from the body. Inhale as you exhale, squeeze and crunch that elbow to knee. And again, inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch it in. Squeeze your belly in, hold it there for a few seconds. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it all in. Eyes up to your belly. You got it, guys. 5 seconds here. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it in for 3, 2, 1. Okay, so come back into a 4-point kneel. This time we're going to reach our right arm and our left leg away, and we're going to pulse them out and in. So 1 inch to the side. Right arm is moving to the right. Left leg is moving to the left. Just 1 inch, tiny little movement, then back to center. Good. Suck that core in, control the movement here. Yeah, you got it. We're going to swap legs in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Placing the hand down. Left arm and right leg stretch out. And we're going to pulse out to the side 1 inch and then back to center. Moving that left hand to the left, right leg to the right. So engage your lower abs here. Notice that movement is coming from the lower abs. Inhale, exhale. Good, don't let that leg drop, keep the toes pointed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lowering down, take a little child's pose here, stretching it out. And then we're going to come into some back stretches. So lie down on your front, arms and legs stretching nice and long. And we're going to inhale and reach our opposite arm and opposite leg. So eyes down on the mat for this one, neck nice and neutral. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Good. And change. Now rest your head in your hands. We're just going to lift the legs up and down now. Rest the head in the hands. Ready, set, and let's lift our legs up and down. Up and down. Good. So this is not about height. This is about just using your back strength here. So engage the muscles in the back. Squeeze those legs up. Gently bring them down. Good. You got it. Getting a lovely massage of the abdominal muscles. Good, we're going to take one more variation of our Supergirl pose here. 3, 2, 1, change. We're going to pistol grip the fingers behind us, interlace the fingers, pistol grip, and then we're going to lift our chest and our legs off the floor. Okay, make sure the hands are not resting next to the bottom. Lift them up, feel that shoulder blade connection. Good, just hold it still here and breathe.
Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied.
You got it. In 5 seconds, we're going to find a side plank, forearm side plank on the left arm. Change, slowly lowering down. Let's find that left side arm, forearm plank. So elbow underneath the shoulder. You're going to either stack the feet one on top of the other, or bring the top foot, actually no, let's modify this way, or bring that bottom knee under. So choose your side plank. Either the bottom knee is bent, or the both legs are straight here. That's it, you got it, holding it still here. In 5 seconds, we're gonna press our hips up and down, up and down. So if you're modifying, the bottom knee is down, we're gonna push those hips up and down, up and down, working the waistline here. Squeeze your core in nice and tight. Push the hips up and back to center. Good, you got it. Keep squeezing, keep lifting up, using the obliques and the waistline here. Tiny little movements. Can you slow it down a little bit? Yes. In 5 seconds, we're going to come up into a modified side plank. Change. So we're going to push up into this arm, come up to your modified side plank. So both knees are bent here. And we're going to inhale, we're going to reach our elbow to our knee and stretch it back. Elbow to knee, inhale, reach it out. You can modify on your forearm if you've got wrist issues here. Really squeeze that waistline in. Hold it for a second when the elbow connects to the knee. You've got it. In 3 seconds, we are finding our forearm plank. Change. Come into that 4-point kneel. Bring your elbows down onto the mat. Legs together. Squeeze your legs, and let's find that forearm plank. There are 2 things to do here to switch your core on even more. Press your shoulders away from your ears and squeeze in your pelvic floor. Because that's going to really turn your core on. Shoulder integration, pelvic floor sucked in and up. You've got it here, guys. Halfway through. Okay, staying strong. Modifying onto the knees if you want to. Keeping that upper body perfectly taut. Squeezing those legs, squeezing those inner thighs. This is for your 6-pack muscles, guys. Squeeze them in and up. Give it a good tuck here. Pelvis tucked in, core engaged. Inhale and exhale. You've got 10 seconds. Good. Really press into those heels. Squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. We're going to spin around and do the same on the other arm. So come and find that right elbow underneath the shoulder. Keeping the right knee in line with the hip and the elbow. So we're going to push up into that modified side plank. On the knees here, squeeze your core engaged. Yes. Just holding it here for 30 seconds. If you want to take full side plank, you can straighten both the legs. Squeezing in that core, we're going to do our hip ups. In 3, 2, 1, press your hips up and back. Up and back. So this is not about dipping down, we're squeezing up. Yes. You should really feel it in the waistline here. Working through those obliques. Yes, next we're coming up high on that right arm. Push it up. And change. Coming up nice and high on that right arm. Okay, reaching up. We're in your high modified side plank. Now we're going to straighten that right leg out. Inhale, elbow to knee, hold it. And then reach over top. Exhale, elbow to knee, hold it. And reach over the top, really get a stretch through the ribs here, push those hips up. Elbow to knee, and keep reaching. Yes, these look beautiful. I want you to press the floor away from you to create some shoulder stability through that right arm. Squeezing that core, you've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, change. Good. Beautiful planking, guys. I want you to come and lie down on your back. So I've got a sequence for you here. I'm going to actually talk you through the sequence before we do it, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of it. So I'll talk you through, we're going to do 8 moves. I'm going to work through 3 rounds of them. So the first move is our dead bug. We're going to be lying down, finding that neutral spine. Arms reach up, legs reach up. So we're just going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg, and then exhale as we squeeze it all back into center. Second move, we're going to curl the head and shoulders off the floor, straighten the arms, and we're pumping through some Pilates 100s. Really try and get that chest close to the knees as you work through those Pilates 100s. We're going to keep the head and shoulders, shoot the toes up to the sky. We're into our seal kick crunches. So notice I'm definitely not grabbing my knee here. It's just a gentle touch, either above or below the knee. So don't grab the actual knee itself, and we're just doing alternate legs. To modify, you can bring your head down for this one. Okay, we're going to go from our seal kick crunches into some flutter kicks. So we're going to lower the head, hands under the bottom, both legs lower about halfway down, and then we just flutter the legs. 30 seconds in our flutter kicks. Then we peel the head and shoulders off the floor, and we come into some knee grabs. Again, very gentle touch over the top of the knees. Then we're going to work through some roll-ups. So we inhale, exhale, scoop the belly in and up, and we roll up to find our boat pose. Okay, boat pose. You can either keep the feet down, or you have those feet up. And then our final move, we're in a modified reverse plank, pressing our hips up to the sky. Okay, so 8 moves. I'm going to talk you through them, give you lots of cues when we're in them. Let's lie down on our back and find that neutral spine. Good, so tailbone is nice and flat onto the mat. Squeeze your hips up towards your ribs. Press your belly button in nice and tight. And then bring your right knee up into tabletop, and then your left knee up. Really squeeze that belly button into the spine as you reach those arms up in the sky. We're going to start with our dead bugs. Ready, set, and then we go. Reach opposite arm and opposite leg. Stretching nice and long away from the body. Good, inhale and exhale. You squeeze your belly button in and press it down to the spine as you bring your knees and arms back to center. Squeeze it in. Moving next into our Pilates 100s. 3, 2, 1. Keep your knees where they are. Curl your head and shoulders off the floor. Straight arms, and we just pulse those arms. Can you bring your upper body closer to your knees? Got it. Looking down towards the toes here. Shins are parallel to the sky. Let's squeeze that belly button in. Make sure we still have that neutral spine. So in 10 seconds, we're going to shoot our legs up to the sky. We're into those seal kick crunches. The head and shoulders stay off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Shoot those legs straight. And then we grab behind, either above or below the knee. Double exhale as you bring that leg towards you. Remember to modify. You can place your head down onto the mat. Good. Very light grip here, guys. 5 seconds. And then we're moving into those flutter kicks. Change. Lower your head and shoulders down. Place your hands underneath your bottom. Bring your feet down as far as you can maintain a back to mat connection. And let's flutter. So you have to have your lower back on the floor. If it's coming off the floor, reach those legs a little bit higher. Yes, we've got it. Flutter, 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 flutter. Coming into some knee grabs next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl your head and shoulders off the floor again. And let's grab opposite knee. Exhale as you switch. Can you point through the toes a little bit more here? Can you slow it down? So just pause at the top when you have your knee in for a second before you switch the legs. You've got it. Gonna have a little rest here, coming into some roll-ups next. 3, 2, 1. Lie down flat on the floor. I want you to straighten through the legs and flex your toes towards your face. Okay, get really strong in the legs. Reach your arms up to the sky. Squeeze your belly button in and then start to peel your upper back very slowly in your middle back until you're sitting perfectly straight. Beautiful. Then we reverse it. Exhale, tuck your chin in, scoop your belly button in nice and tight and go slow. The lower back. Then the middle back. You got it. Then the upper back. One more. Inhale, exhale. Breathe and peel off very slowly. We're going to find our boat pose from here. So just lean back slightly. You can bend your knees so your feet are on the floor, or you can bring your legs up into that boat pose. Good. So modifying with those feet on the floor. Just make sure you can feel the core working. Lean back a little bit more if you can't, and scoop that belly in and up. Good. Can you squeeze in the pelvic floor as well? Inhale and exhale. Our final sequence posture is reverse plank. So bring your hands behind you, and then press into those arms and push your hips up to the sky. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your belly button in nice and tight. And breathe. Good. Inhale and exhale. Can you press the floor away from you? Feel the shoulders working. Don't let the hips sink. Now squeeze your glutes. Press your hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower down. Good job, guys. That was your 8 exercises. Take a little rest here. We're going to work through that sequence one more time. And I'm going to give little challenges as we go in each posture. So we're going to start on our back again in that dead bug. You'll find a neutral spine, tuck the tailbone down, squeeze your belly in and bring your knees up into that tabletop position. Arms reaching up to the sky. Your neck is flat, chin slightly tucked. Ready, set, and let's slowly reach opposite arm out and opposite leg. Exhale, bring it back into center. Got it. How slow can you bring everything back to center? Can you squeeze your belly in and slow it down? Next we're coming into Pilates 100s. 3, 2, 1. We're going to curl our head and shoulders off the floor. Arms come straight and we pulse. So a little challenge here with your Pilates 100s. Straight legs. Or you can keep them in tabletop, that is your choice. But if you want a little challenge and you feel you can, straight legs. Curl the head and shoulders up a little bit more, tuck your chin. Keep that chin tucked into the chest, protect the neck, and let's pump a little bit harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs if you haven't already. Seal kick crunches. Okay, challenge for this one if you're taking it, no arms. If not, if you need that little bit of guidance, use the arms. You got it. You can modify with the head and shoulders on the floor if you want to as well. Good, beautiful guys. We're moving into our flutter kicks next. Change. Okay, keep those toes over the head, lower your head and shoulders down and place your hands underneath your bottom. Bring your legs down halfway and let's flutter. Okay, so you're keeping that head and shoulders on the floor, keep the lower back to mat connection. Yes, can you flutter a little bit quicker now? Your last set. Challenge those lower abs. Feel them working hard here. One of the hardest part of your abs to work are those lower abs. We're moving into our knee grabs next. Bend your knees, hug one knee in at a time, curl the head and shoulders off the floor, and let's hold it in and switch. Hold it in and switch. Got it. Switching, keep moving. Good. Chin tucked in, squeeze your lower abs in. Having a little bit of respite with our roll-ups next. Good, change. Head and shoulders down on the floor. Bring your legs nice and straight. Flex your toes back towards your face. Squeeze your legs. Reach your arms up into the sky. Inhale, tuck your chin in and lift your lower back. Middle back. Upper back, come up to sitting position and reverse it. Tuck your chin and scoop your belly in. Yes, you got it. Yes, and again, exhale, tuck your chin in, peel that upper back. Like a curl necklace. Each verse will come up one at a time. Now we're going to find our boat position. So slightly leaning back here, you can bend your knees and plant your heels into the floor. And we are holding our boat, chest up, shoulders back and down. If you're taking a challenge, the legs are off the floor, shins are parallel to the sky. You're halfway through here. We are finding our reverse plank position as our final move in 8. Breathe and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back behind you. And push up into that reverse plank position. Now I'm going to give you a little challenge here. Squeeze your glutes, press the floor away from you, and we're going to march those legs out. So one leg at a time, gently placing it back onto the floor. Yes. Beautiful. Again, working through those lower abs. Inhale as you bring the knee up, exhale as you let it go back down onto the mat. And change, good, lowering down. That is your 8 moves done. I've got a couple more abs moves for you and your workout is done. So we're going to continue seated upright here. And we're going to do some seated bicycles. So I want you to bring your arms behind your head. Bring back a little bit. Ready, set, and we're just going to bring opposite knee, opposite elbow. I want you to exhale and as you twist, exhale. And just take a little pause as you twist. Very nice. Get it back into those obliques and that waistline. Good. 5 seconds. We're going to be finding that boat pose again. 3, 2, 1, change. Find that boat pose. So keep your chest up, lean back a little bit. Arms nice and straight. We're just going to twist those arms to the right. And then back to center. Then we're going to twist to the left. And back to center. Shins are parallel to the sky if you're taking the challenge. Twist into the left, then back to center. Twist into the right, then back to center. And we change. Good, one more set of each. Seated bicycles and twists. Ready? Set, sit nice and upright, hands behind the head. And let's exhale, let's twist elbow to knee. Good. Really squeeze that belly in as you twist. Inhale as you come back to center. Can you keep those elbows wide when you come back to center? Really keep them nice and wide. That chest is open. 3, 2, 1. And let's find our last boat pose, guys. Either the heels are down or the legs are up, and we lean back a little bit. Arms straight ahead of us. Let's twist to the side and back to center. Twist. Woo, back to center. Squeeze that belly in now. Really make it count here for your last few moves. Scoop that belly in. If this is too much for the lower back, please put your feet down onto the floor. Yes, back to center. 3, 2, 1. And let's change, lowering down. Woo! Onto that mat. I want you to just hug your left knee in and keep your right leg nice and straight. Good, and then we're going to bring that left knee over to the right and just stretch out through the lower back. Option to look over the left shoulder. Feel that love, twist in the lower back, feel that stretch across your glutes and your hips. She said she don't know me anymore. I think she hates me deep down. And then we're going to come back into center. This time we're going to hug our right knee in and let the left leg go nice and long. And a good squeeze. And then we're going to grab that right knee and gently guide it over to the left. Looking over the right shoulder. Oh yeah, feel that beautiful twist. Bringing everything back to center. This time we're going to hug both knees in. We're going to lift our head and shoulders off the floor and just bring that head a little bit closer. Squeeze everything in. Inhale, stretch everything long. Keep the limbs off the floor. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Squeeze your knees in tight. Inhale, reaching out. And then lying down in your Savasana as I switch the music off because this is the worst song in the world. Oh, no offense if you do love that song. Just lying nice and still here, taking that Savasana. Nice big inhale, expand the chest, take that breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let all that breath go. One more time, nice deep inhale. Expand and fill the lungs. Exhale. Through the mouth, letting it all go. Taking a little smile to yourself here. Your abs blast is all done. When you're ready, curling yourself up. Doing a nice little slow roll up. And that is it. Awesome job, guys. Thank you for joining me.